Hello everyone, Green Engine Films here, and welcome to part one of I think 10 now of my series review of season 27 of South Park. So as of recording this, episode one aired last night, and I was initially going to have footage from the episode in this, but I couldn't really find a efficient way to rip footage from like Paramount Plus. Speaking of which, the streaming wars have ended, I guess. I know I said in the community post I would like, maybe keep you guys up to speed on it, but there are many other, channels that have been doing a much better job than I have. But long story short, Paramount and Warner Bros. Were pissed at each other, so battling out in court, and they kind of dragged Matt and Trey into it because Matt and Trey signed, a deal with Both HBO Max and Paramount. It's a long story. Anyway, I don't want this entire video to be talking about that, so let's just talk about the episode. So it starts with Cartman learning his favorite show getting canceled. I forget what it was called. I forget what it's called. I'll put the name on screen. Um, and then him thinking that it's like and then him thinking that woke is dead or something like that. It gets insane. It gets insane by the end. This also marks the return of Jesus. Yeah, if you didn't know, in the early seasons, Jesus was like a character in South Park. Like he had his own like talk show and everything in like the first like 5, 6 seasons. And they came back like a few times after that. So no, he comes back. And then also I love I think one of the main reasons they skipped last year was because of the election, which I am definitely not gonna go into at all. But long story short, they basically made basically Mr. Garrison is Trump in this universe. So they made it so Garrison was not reelected, and instead it was Saddam Hussein. Again he was like one of the main villain. He just was the main villain of the South Park movie. So if you haven't seen that, you would have basically no idea why. Also, the reason I'm not doing like an exciting voice is because it's like 7 a.m. and I like just woke up. So if I sound tired at all during this, that's likely why. So then when all the townsfolk like realize that Jesus of all people is in their kids' schools, they try ganging up on Saddam Hussein. I cannot get over. I cannot get over the fact that they chose Saddam Hussein of all characters to represent Trump now. It's hilarious. I mean, using an awful person to portray another awful person. I mean, that makes sense. So Cartman thinking that the world has lost its or no, Cartman thinking quote unquote woke is dead. He literally tries killing himself and taking Butters with him by going inside of Butters' garage and putting a hose through his car and just sitting there. But Butters' parents have an electric car. I mean, but like they're like I don't know what like 10, so they would not know that that doesn't work. It is funny though. Just that this entire episode is funny. I mean, I honestly think this was a great, return to the series because this is the first normal episode in over 2 years. So naturally, they had to make it, a banger. So like Saddam tries like suing the town for like 5 billion, and they convince him to just do like 3.5 million or something. So, however, because of that, they have to do like pro-Trump, things. So, like, right before the episode ends, it just immediately cuts to one of them. And I laughed so hard when I first saw it. It was genuinely hilarious. So, overall, was this an amazing start to the season? Yes. Was it nice getting a new episode after 2 years, not counting the end of Obesity? Yes. So, I think this might be a good place to end things. So, overall, great episode. Can't wait for the rest of the season. And I will see y'all in the next one, which will likely be the episode 2 review.